Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Medicos Man, back with a new video for you guys today. And today, we have an update of sorts. Now, there won't be anything on the screen, it'll just be this list on the screen the entire time. So if you feel that you don't want to sit here and stare at a screen the entire time, feel free to tab out and just listen, because that's all I'm asking, is just listen to me. Because I need to cover a lot of different things. But before this video begins, I want to say a couple of things. One, I apologize in advance if this video ends up being super long, because I get to be very detailed about things, and that can take quite a long time. I'm going to try really hard not to ramble or anything, so that this video is not super long. But if it is, I apologize. Bear with me. Second, Happy New Year's to everyone. Happy holidays to whoever celebrates, and to whoever doesn't. I hope you're enjoying your break, because I know a lot of people are on break. This video is going live on New Year's Day, as it is an update as to 2016, where the channel has been, my thoughts on it, and what's to come in 2017. Well, now that I've said what I need to say, let's hop right into this video. So the first thing I want to cover is, why did I even make this channel? Because a lot of things in my mind have been saying to me, you know, maybe you're not cut out for this, maybe you should just quit doing this. This is, yeah, it's for fun, but you're not going to get anywhere with it. And here's the reason why I even made this channel. Well, it all started a couple months ago. I think it was like June, July-ish, something like that. Me and a couple of my YouTube friends, who I may or may not be friends with still, I don't know that yet, or I'd rather not disclose. But anyway, a couple of my YouTube friends and I were on a Skype call, just, you know, bullshitting around, playing on Showdown, and I had told them a little while back, I told them that I wanted to do YouTube as, you know, just for fun. I wanted to see what it was like. And we were on Skype, we were on Showdown, and we were just playing around, and they were like, well, you're already narrating a battle, why not just do it? I'm like, I guess. And so then, you know, I actually started uploading to this channel. Simply put, that is how this channel began. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm not really big about, you know, I need to get views, I need to do this, I need to do that. You know, I just want to put stuff out there. I want to put stuff out there because it's fun to do. I enjoy it, because trust me, when I come back to Showdown and record for you guys, and even just play just for myself, it's a stress reliever. Oh my goodness, it's a stress reliever, and I enjoy it. So I genuinely enjoy what I do. So I want to put it out for you guys, because I figure, why not? I mean, everybody's doing their own thing, why can't I, right? So that's the basis of the channel. If you enjoy it, I'd appreciate a like, obviously, you know. I'd obviously also I'd appreciate you if you subscribed, because it helps me out as a content creator. And I mean, I'm not the best, I'm not gonna say that I am, because I'm a novice, and I know that. I've known that from day one. But I am going to do the absolute best I can with my content. Now, you guys might be asking, well, hey, you upload on this channel, but what do you even upload? As I said earlier in the video, my channel was created on the basis of Showdown content, whether that be team building, or Showdown lives, or just battles in general, or league content. And the first video I actually genuinely uploaded was a PBC upload to help cover a friend of mine. And league content was a big driving force to this YouTube channel anyway. But yeah, so what do I upload on this channel? I upload 2 series normally. I upload a tactical team building series, which is a series in which I'll take them on and build a team, and then run it through you guys, what my thought process was, why I chose what I chose, and investment spreads, and why I'm running certain investment spreads, and things like that. So that was that one. And then the second series is the Ladder Lasher Live, which is a Showdown Live series where I take the team that I built in the Tactical Team Builders and I put them on the ladder to see how well we can do. With the end of Gen 6, a new generation's been introduced, so it's more prominent that I will be doing those series. You might be asking, well, since you're going to do them, where have they been? Well, when I came back from the trip to Dubai after Sun and Moon released, I think it was November 24th I came back, or was that a day I left? I don't remember. Anyway, I came back from the trip to Dubai, which was a Thanksgiving week break. Oh yeah, I came back on the 28th from that, but I had videos up for that week already. So the week after the 28th, so the first week of December, I came back. And that week I actually got sick. So I was unable to record because I was sick, so I didn't. And then I thought, why don't I record? By that point we were at final exam preparation, final exam review, things of that nature. So I didn't have a chance to record them because of final exams and whatnot. So I didn't record them either. Now we're in winter break and I'm just too lazy to record. But I'm recording anyway, and I'm starting to think that, in the next couple weeks, those series will return. Alright, so the next thing I need to talk to you guys about is, what are my plans for this channel? As I said before, this channel was created on the basis of League content, Showdown content, and those two series. What do I plan to continue? Well, as I said, those two series, the Tactical Team Builder and the Ladder Lasher Live series, both are planned to continue. So those will continue for certain. The League content that I put out on this channel will continue as well, given that I have a league to participate in. I didn't give a formal update on this, but those of you who have seen it, know it. The HBL, the Heater Bros League, created by AAR2420. This channel link is linked in the description, by the way. Check him out. He recently hit about 105 subs, so, show him some love. Anyway, so that's a thing on the channel. And then if any other leagues come up, and I just so happen to get in, graced by Arceus himself, my god, I'll be putting those up as well. According to a Twitter poll, of course, we had said live team building and commentary. But, I can change that depending on how you guys want it. So let me know down below how you guys want me to do the league content. Live commentary of the battle and live team building, or post-commentated team building, which is a team recap and live commentary on the battle, or post-com both. Let me know down below so that I know how to do it and what's the best way to do it. Just for you guys, because all of this is for you. Okay? So, other than that, the Tactical Team Builder series will continue. I actually have a couple different things in mind with regards to that, and I'll put out another update video when I release something new that's coming to the channel. So look out for that in a couple weeks. But what else is going to continue? The Showdown Lives in the Ladder Lasher Live series will obviously continue, as the Tactical Team Builder as well. So look out for those as well. So, what's new for this channel? Well, given 2017, I wanted to see if there were a couple new series I wanted to put out on the channel. And I can almost tell you guys that there is going to be one. That new series will be called the Shodan Showcase. The information on how that series is going to work and everything else I'll be putting out in a separate update video once the graphics for everything are completed. I have my graphics artist working on them right now. That should be done in the next couple weeks. So expect new graphics for everything here in the next couple weeks. I'm excited for that. We also will have our league team finally branded. The Texan Clear Bodies will finally be a thing. They were a thing in my mind for a very, very long time, actually, because I've done league content off of Shodan. I've done league content on Wi-Fi between me and a group of friends. We never actually uploaded it or anything, so I didn't technically need a team brand yet. But now that I'm on YouTube, I'm doing it YouTube consistently-ish. I'll return to that as best as I can anyway. I figured let's brand this team so that I have a team brand when it comes to league content. We'll obviously have a thumbnail branded for that as well. Look out for that. But I think what I'll do for this, and let me know if you guys want it down below in the comment section below. If you guys want me to showcase all of my graphics in a separate video when they're done. Obviously I won't cover prices or anything, but you know, if you guys want to see the graphics when they're done, I'm willing to showcase those on the channel as a separate video. And I'm also thinking, well, it's too late now. I was gonna do the 2016 Battle Tag video, but I'm just like, so that's not a thing, but it could have been if I had more time to record. And my grandma wasn't in town, which she's in town for 6 months, but even if she is, I'm going to be recording for you guys as best as I can. So look out for videos and things. But anyway, the new series to come to the channel is the Shodan Showcase series, but I'll explain that once the graphics are done for that and I decide to drop it. I'll probably drop it mid-January, and the regular series on the channel are not returning this week, but I will do my absolute best. I will do my absolute best to have the series back on the channel next week. That is the week of the 9th. Yeah, the week of the 9th, I'll have the series back on track as best as I can. I will try my absolute best to have the series out for you guys. Keep an eye out on Twitter for updates on that. I will be tweeting about that. If you have not already, be sure to follow me on Twitter, linked in the description of course, because updates on little things like this, future thumbnails, and things of that nature will be tweeted out early, actually. I'm very, very excited for the graphics that are coming up here in the next couple weeks. Hopefully he has my graphics done mid-January, and if not, the Shodan Showcase series will drop early February, because he should have them done by then. So if not mid-January, early February, look out for a new series. Look out for our regular series on the channel starting next week. Now, there are a couple other things I want to cover. Another new series actually stems from a series that I see on Miss Nobody's channel, Genpai's channel. Her link is obviously in the description as well. Check her out because, oh my lord, she is really nice. I love her. I absolutely love her. Okay? Check her out. Show her some love if, you know, if you can. I'd appreciate it because that girl is amazing. I love her. But yeah, so this new series I'm thinking about is a series that stems off of her Real Talk series. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna do as good as she does. Don't get that idea. I'm never gonna be as good as she is. Um, but I liked that series idea because it gets a lot off of her chest. It looks like it helps her get a lot of things off her chest. It gives her followers advice, and it just gives her a lot of support as well. And I've always known myself to be decent at giving advice, so I figure, why not, right? So the new series on the channel, probably gonna start it either next week or the week of the 16th, is Into the Fields. Now, it's essentially a Real Talk series where I'll choose a topic that relates to my life, and I'll just talk about it, how I feel about it, why it's so important to me, and then what I would do about it. And maybe at some point I'll start to take my own advice about things. If I record them and listen back to them, I might take my own advice for once, because I know for certain that there's a lot of scenarios that I can talk about in this Real Talk-ish series that I should be taking my own advice on, but I don't. And I don't know why that is. I guess because guys are too full of themselves and think that what they're doing is the right thing, even if they know it's not. I know, I just insulted myself, but it's fine. Anyway, so that series will start in the next couple weeks as well. Now, with that series, everyone's gonna think, well, hey, he wants pity, he wants me to feel bad for him, he wants, support and all this. Okay, understand this. I don't want you to feel bad for me. I don't want your pity. I don't want like fake sympathy, if you will. This new series on the channel, the Into the Field series, is not I feel that I need to have a public outcry. It's not a series that says, I'm going through all of this, feel bad for me, and, all this. I'm not looking for pity. I'm not looking for, feel bad for me. I'm not looking for that. This series is simply a venting outlet for me. It's simply a venting outlet. A lot of my other venting outlets have not worked, so I figure I'll talk about it. Maybe I'll take my own advice, and I'll get a venting out as well. This series is more for me than it is for you guys, but I figure, it's advice. Why don't I put it out there for everybody to benefit from it instead of just me? And then maybe I can hold myself accountable because it's on YouTube and everybody else who watches sees it. So then it's a personal responsibility to myself to hold myself to the advice that I give about this series. Now, it's not going to be the perfect series. It's not going to be a series where I'm like, you have to watch this or whatever. No, it's a series more for me than it is for you, but I figure it'll help everybody out, so benefit the greater good by benefiting yourself. So this series, the Into the Field series, is not something that you have to watch. I'd appreciate it if you did, obviously. Every like, every view, every subscriber, every bit of support, I will genuinely appreciate. It. But I'm not requiring anybody to watch it. I'm not requiring anybody to watch anything. Watch it if you want. You do not have to watch it. This series is not something that I'm expecting to do too well. I'm just doing it because it'll help me, and I figure if it's helping me, why don't I help somebody else? So there's the basis behind that. I don't know whether I'll record it with Facecam or not. Probably not. Let's be honest, probably not. But we'll see. Speaking of Facecam, actually, I was recording stuff earlier, which I have had to scrap actually because it was consistent. I was continuously being interrupted by the grandma, obviously. I recorded earlier and I learned that I actually have a webcam. So, in the future, I'm not going to say anytime soon, in the future, I plan to do things with the webcam. Whether it's this webcam or my iPad, I don't know. But I plan to record things in the future with webcam. Whether that is the Real Talk series or these update videos, because I thought about recording this update video on my iPad at first, not editing it and just throwing it on YouTube, or putting music behind it, by emailing it to myself through Google Drive or whatever. I can do that for you guys. If you guys want to see Facecam, I can do that. Well, I'm not going to say yet because I still have to learn where my Facecam is on my laptop, because I learned about the fact that it exists today. So I have to learn where it is and how to properly use it so that my face isn't all creepy. But as far as Facecam on the channel, other than those real talks and potential updates, as of right now, I don't see myself doing anything with Facecam. That might change in the future, but we'll see. We will see. That's another thing for another time. Now, the next thing I need to talk to you guys about, and actually the last thing I need to talk to you guys about, is the HBL. The screen, by the way, sorry about that change. It does that. It's set to be that way. Every 30 minutes or so it'll change between backgrounds. Ignore that. Anyway, so let's talk about the Heaterbro League. The Heaterbro League, for those of you who don't know, was a league created by Aaron2420, as I said earlier, and it is my first league in Gen 7. Now, for those of you who have consistently watched the Heaterbro League team building and live Wi-Fi battles, or showdown battles rather, the live battles and everything, you guys have seen that I have lost both weeks so far at -1 and, is it -1 or -2? I think it was -2 and -3 differentials, respectively. But I'm not 100% on that. But particularly that doesn't exactly matter as of yet. But y'all are thinking, well, he keeps losing. How, is he any good? Okay, let me talk to you guys about this. The Heaterbro League was a league that I was introduced to quite a while back when Aaron tweeted about it, actually. He's like, I want to make the Heaterbro League, I'm going to make my own league, because certain leagues I'm in aren't exactly the best, because, there's too much drama or whatever, and I don't know how I feel about that. That very well might be my first Into the Fields topic. If you guys want that to be the first Into the Fields topic, let me know down below, because I'm happy to make that first topic, because that's something that's prevalent in my mind. There's a whole bunch of other things, but I think YouTube stuff is first-ish, but it doesn't matter what order I do on it, I'll get to PPC eventually. Well, not PPC. I'm not calling out PPC at all. PPC was just the first thing that came to my mind when it came to the league, other than HBL, but, league toxicity in general is something that I want to talk about. At some point, I'll get it. It'll happen. And for those of you who watch the PPC and know of it, don't think that me saying that in relation to league toxicity means anything. It doesn't. I promise you. It does not mean anything. But I'll talk about the league toxicity thing at some point in the future in the Into the Field series, which again will start in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, so let's go back to the HBL. So he made the Heaterbro League in lieu of league toxicity and just drama and all this other stuff. So he's like, well, since apparently, as he quotes, the league management isn't the best in the world, and they change the rules spontaneously, and things aren't fully coordinated as they should be or whatever, and then they bend the rules for them, and they bend the rules for themselves, and then hold the others to the original rules as if they're special or whatever. And these are his words, as best as I remember them. They are not verbatim quotes, they are just what I remember from what he said quite a while back. Don't hold him accountable, don't hold me accountable. Those are just hearsay memory. Anyway, so in lieu of all of that, he made the HBO. And when he made the HBO was not something that was required to be uploaded. It was something that most people didn't take all too seriously. It's just, it's a league in Gen 7, we just get to experience new mons, we get to play around, we get to just have fun matches, right? So, with all of that knowledge in mind, and given that this would be my first ever time drafting in the GBA format, I didn't put too much, into drafting this season. I didn't particularly try to draft to win. Okay? I didn't draft to try to win. Now, if I had drafted to try to win, and if I knew more about the mons in Generation 7, given that I had more experience in Showdown or whatever, I would have been able to do a better draft. I would have been able to draft to win, whatever. I drafted a group of mons that I thought would be fun. For example, Megalopo, a mega that I enjoy very much, I drafted because I enjoy it. It has sentimental values, sentimental value in my mind, in my heart, and then, because it represents a friend of mine, or an old friend of mine. That's more of a friend, but anyway. The next mon that I drafted again, another one of those fun mons was Ditto, because I saw A-Drive use Ditto, I wanted to use Ditto, and I figured, this league's not too serious, let's just try it, let's have some fun with it. I'm not doing too bad, I'm still learning Ditto, right? Because Ditto's a mon you have to learn. The next one, that's, I think, most important, is Incineroar. I drafted Incineroar, and I think Incineroar is my only Gen 7 mon, and I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm not going to check now. But anyway, Incineroar is my only Gen 7 mon, and the reason why I drafted it is because his Z-move is God tier. I mean, base 180, without stab, put stab on there, and then put, adamant attack stat, max attack. It's pretty damn hard. I mean, with stab, it's like, what is it, 180 plus 90, 90, 80, 270 attack? I think. Hold on, let me do the math on that. 270 base attack. 270 base dark type attack. That hurts like a shit. It hurts. And most resistant mons take about 60% damage from it. If you're not intimidated, you pretty much kill something. Right? And so I drafted it because I drafted Incineroar because it was fun and I wanted to play with it. Excuse the thing, I was moving my headset up. But anyway, yeah, so I drafted HBO because, I drafted in the mind that I'm not taking this too seriously. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. Big whoop. It's nothing serious. I'm not taking it too seriously. And that's why I say that in every single HBO video that I put out. It's not that serious. I'm not taking it too seriously. Don't be offended. Don't hate me. Don't say this. Don't say that. Because it's not serious. If it was serious, I'd play harder. I do my best, obviously. I'll always do my best with what I have. But I wish I had drafted better. Yeah. But do I regret drafting what I drafted? Not particularly. Especially given the new Gen 7 Mega mechanics. I don't necessarily regret what I have. I'll make it work. I'll do the best I can. I don't know. We'll see what happens. As far as the losses that have occurred, those were prominently because of either misplays, miscalculations, or just me getting overconfident in general. And then another thing was me being off my game 1 week because I was super tired or something, because I didn't sleep the night before or whatever, or just me forgetting about Amon existing, which happens to everyone. It's okay. It's okay. Don't take it too hard, right? So yeah, what I need to say about HBL in basicness is I drafted what I drafted because it was fun. This league is for fun. I don't have to upload it, but I want to upload it for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know, obviously, what I can do better in those videos so that I can learn as a 7th gen Wi-Fi or 7th gen content creator. And you know, as our regular series come to the channel, as well as the new series, which I'll again talk about in the new update video where I actually release it. Along with all of that in mind, I think that HBL, don't take it too seriously. I am learning. We are all learning. Gen 7 is a new meta. Everybody's learning. Learn. Don't hate, just learn. Anyway, enough said about HBL. It is what it is. Anyway, I think that with all of that said, I think I've covered everything I need to cover for this update video. If anything else comes up, I will be tweeting about it in the Twitter, which is obviously linked in the description. Sorry about that. But yeah, anything I missed, I will remember and I'll tweet about as soon as I remember. But let's go ahead and just recap really quick what I covered in this video. But for those of you who managed to sit through my rambling, and honestly, for anybody who watches consistently, I want to say thank you. I genuinely love you. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all of the likes. 4, 5, I don't care. I appreciate them anyway. I appreciate those of you who watch, those of you who like, those of you who comment. And one thing that, I left out, but I just remembered, one thing that I'm going to start doing that I don't do all too well is every comment that comes into this channel, I will be replying to in 2017. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Okay. It says it right there, but I forgot to talk about it. My New Year's resolution. The last thing is the New Year's resolution. Let's go through my 2016 in fruition. 2016 was an interesting year. It started off as if any other year would. Going to school, coming home, having no life, playing cards, watching YouTube, watching Netflix, watching Hulu, watching, YouTube, whatever. Going home, doing homework, going to bed, right? Or staying up watching YouTube or whatever. And then I met a couple new people, and then YouTube started, and, we're here. A couple new people, got close to a lot of them. Don't talk to them as much as I would like to. Kind of left a couple behind, actually, now that I think about it. And I'm thinking about leaving a couple behind now anyway, but I'm not going to name names, I'm really soon. But, we're here in the end of 2016. I turned 20, still going to college. But even with those new people in my life, life's pretty much exactly what it was before I met them, honestly. Now it is anyway. In the summer it wasn't that way, but now it is. But anyway, enough said about that. Let's move into 2017. my New Year's resolution for 2017, because I realized that a lot of 2016 was toxicity, was depression, was sadness, was this or that or whatever. I realized that, and to mitigate that, my New Year's resolution for 2017 is that I will stay away from the toxicity as best as I can. I will get rid of the toxic people. I will get rid of the drama. I will stay away from it. And then as a result, positivity in general. My New Year's resolution for this channel is consistent uploads, or as consistent as I possibly can. Uploads. Don't take breaks, unless it's like spring break or something. That's justified-ish. Not really though. Only take breaks when I really need to, but bring you guys the best content I can, bring you guys consistent content, and honestly, hopefully, grow as much as I can. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, I need your likes, I need this, I need that. I don't need any of it. I would genuinely appreciate it all. So, you know, those are my New Year's resolutions. And hopefully this year I can stick to them a lot better than I did this past year. I honestly don't even remember what my New Year's resolution for 2016 was, looking back at it. I think I forgot in like a month or so. I don't know. But anyway, that's my New Year's resolution 2017. Get away from the toxicity, get away from the depression, get away from the sadness. And I think that New Year's resolution is where the Into the Field series kind of just started, honestly. So, you know, let's see what happens. Let's see if I can hold myself to my New Year's resolution. But with all of that said, I think that I have finally reached the end of this video, and I want to close out with a couple things. One, again, I apologize that it's super long. I apologize, but I am grateful to those of you who sat through, listened to everything I had to say, and, you know, are consistent supporters. The next thing I want to say is, if you enjoyed this video and you want to support the boy, then be sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're interested to see what is to come to this channel, especially that new series that's coming in the next couple weeks. And be sure to follow me on Twitter so that you don't miss out on sneak peeks, updates, whatever. Twitter is linked in the description, of course, along with Aaron and Jen Pies as well. I forgot her name for a second. But yeah, so I want to thank everybody who watched, everybody who listened is a better way to put it, but I want to thank everybody who listened, everybody who stuck through, and I want to thank those 2, 3, 4, 5, however many people who consistently watch my videos. Sorry about that. I genuinely appreciate that you watched, that you put out the time to watch this trashy YouTuber do his thing. I know I'm not the best, but it means a lot that you would watch somebody like me. I mean, I'm not the best, and I know that. Anyway, so yeah, before I end off this video, let's go ahead and recap everything that I have covered in this video. For those of you who skip to the end and just want to hear the big things. 1. Regular series, Tactical Team Builders, and the Bladder Lasher Live will return on the week of the 9th. Hopefully, I'll do my best. New series on the channel to be announced later once the graphics for that, as well as everything else, are done. Graphics artist is currently working on those. 3. What else? Where have the regular series been? I took a break after I got sick and I got too lazy to record, so I'll get back to it here in the next week or so. What else did I say? Graphics. the graphics artist that I have is working on a couple different things. He's working on thumbnails for our regular series, my new series, and our League content, which is continuing on the channel. League content in general, you know, League content is continuing. As long as I have a league to be in, I have League content for you guys. I remember when I uploaded PPC a while back that one person commented, given that I had asked the question of the day back then when I had that, whether League content would be something that you guys wanted to see on the channel, and somebody had told me that they would. So I will do everything in my power to have League content for you guys as best as I can have it. What else? HPL. HPL, don't take too seriously. I'm not taking it super seriously. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. If I end up like Jared at the very bottom of the list, I end up on the bottom of the list. I don't care. It's not super serious. I don't care. If I cared, I would have drafted better. Simply put. What else? New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution. Stay away from the toxicity. Get rid of toxicity. Get less, work on my depression issues, work on my sadness issues, stop overthinking. Sounds a lot easier than it is, and I'll work on it. I'll do my best. I'm not going to say that. But in relation to that, new series, Into the Fields is a new series based on the Real Talk series by Genpie, who's linked in the description, of course, which will be starting in the next week or so, probably on the 9th, actually, or the 17th. I'm not sure. But those will be uploaded on Tuesdays. What else? I have a webcam. I'm still learning how to use it, but I might do webcam stuff in the future. Look out for that. Other than that, the new series on the channel, of course, is the Showdown Showcase series, which I'll be dropping in the next couple weeks once the graphics are done, and I'll, explain how that series works in its own video. And let me know of a couple things. Let me know. How do you guys want me to do League content? Live commentary, everything. Post-con team building, live-com battle, or post-con both? Let me know so I know exactly how to do it for you guys. Since how you guys see it matters the most to me. I'm happy to do it either way. Just let me know down below. Also, let me know if you guys want me to showcase all of the graphics I have done. Of course, the graphics artist will be linked down below when I release that video, if I release it. And also let me know if you guys want me to do updates and Into the Fields and all those kind of series with my iPad webcam or this webcam once I learn how to do it. Let me know all of that down below so that I can make the content on this channel exactly how you guys want it for you guys, because this channel is by me, for me, and for you. But before I end off, I also want to say that I can't stress this enough, that the Into the Field series is not a series I want guilt out of. I don't want people to say, well, he wants me to feel bad for him, so he's putting this out on the YouTube channel so everybody can feel bad for him. That is not how this series is intended. It is the outlet for me to deal with my issues. And it's a way for, others to get advice, because I think I'm good at giving advice, so let me give the advice. And instead of just benefiting myself, I figure why not benefit more than one person. And with this series as well, I think that I'm able to hold myself to my own advice better, given that it's on YouTube for everybody else to hold me accountable. But that is the last thing I have to say for this video. Again, to everybody who watched or listened, I appreciate you. I really, genuinely do. I don't expect very much out of, I'm not expecting everybody to sit here and watch this. But for those of you who watch, for those of you who listen, for those of you who consistently show support, I appreciate you, and I really genuinely want to say thank you. We're moving into 2017, a new year, a new channel-ish, or a better channel, I suppose. But yeah, with that said, I think that's the end of this YouTube video. That's the end of this update video. Thank you everybody who watched. If you enjoyed what you saw, which would be hilarious, if you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more from this channel, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, obviously, so you don't miss out on any other content on this channel. And of course, be sure to follow me on Twitter so you don't miss out on sneak peeks of future uploads or updates on uploads, when I'm not uploading, why I'm not uploading, things of that nature. But yeah, once again, thank you for watching. I hope that this update video for what is to come into the channel was enlightening. I apologize that it is super long because I'm pretty sure it is. But like I had said at the very beginning, I get to be very, very detailed about things. I like to remember things. I like to explain things very, very well. I forget things and I remember them in the middle of the video, which is why there has been an ending sequence 3 times in the video. I apologize for that as well. But yeah, thank you for those of you who watched through to the end. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah. With that, I think I'm going to end off this video here. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to see the future of this channel, what is to come, what is to stay, and the return of our regular series, and our first steps into Generation 7. But until my next video, which I'm planning to have in the next week or so, until then though, it's your boy Manicross. Out of here, y'all. Bye.